Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rig Tech. In this episode, I am going to discuss about how to calibrate TECHSCOPE EZW-II new Tech's EMI console. Next, we'll try to calibrate the system. First off, connect all the signal cables into console and power cable also. Then place the test pipe or standard pipe on the jack. Coil, buggy head is attached into drive. So it is a single piece. First put the coil. When you place the coil should always arrow on forward base. First section is full penetrated hole. Second section is wall. So first off we have to calibrate a transverse flaw. So place the buggy and coil on before starting the hole. Then second is align the shoes on each holes. Means the first shoe will pass first hole. When you place the buggy, then first shoe will be back and second shoe will be front. So in between first and third there is a gap. You can look that gap and align the first hole. If you align the first hole, all others will align automatically. The width of each hole is same. So if one shoe is aligned, all other will automatically align. There is an easy way. First off, mark the full penetration holes and put the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first number shoe is always behind of the drive. You can look in between 8 number shoe and second number shoe. In between that there is a gap. You can place that center of the shoe in that hole. Then this become align. The first shoe will align, all others will align automatically. So main important point is to align the first shoe. Mark the first hole and place the coil, place the buggy head and coil. Then look where is the first shoe. The center of the first shoe will pass through the pipe hole, full penetrated artificial defect. So all others will automatically align. These are the first step. Power on the machine. Switch on the coil. Then it will show the connection is okay. It will show the ampere. If ampere is not showing, you have to check the variac will be 0. So then move mag control forward base. Then increase the mag current. It will show the ampere. Then ampere is showing, connection is okay. If the connection is loosened or you didn't connect properly, then the ampere will not show. Mag will not be switched on. These are the basic troubleshooting technique. If the mag is on, ampere will show, magnetic field will be there. Variac, the potential meter or variac, mag control is 0 or cable is loosened or broken something. And next is check the chart. Just run and off. Chart is working, it's okay. Means the chart is moving from right to left. There is a take-up or a chart receiver or chart take-up is there. That will wind the chart. Coil is okay. Chart is moving. And third one is buggy control. Buggy just move forward. If buggy is not moving, then your cable is loose or your buggy speed is 0. So check these two things, buggy speed and cable. 3 breaker is there. One is drive and coil. If any short or something, the breaker will off. So in that circumstances also have to check the breaker in coil case and drive case also. Not moving, first check the breaker, then speed. First check the speed. Speed is 0, buggy never will move, so increase the speed. Then there is no movement, have to check the breaker. If breaker is okay, buggy speed is high, then buggy is not moving, you have to check the cable system. That is the buggy troubleshooting technique. Then to adjust the speed, which speed you can easily run it, you select the speed on calibration block and move forward and backward the buggy. Then buggy is okay. Right now your buggy head, coil and drive, everything is working because it can move forward and reverse on the calibration block. Next is transverse flow adjustment. Next is transverse flow adjustment. That means total 8 number of shoe. We have to calibrate all the 8 shoes. Calibration standard pipe. They have full penetrated 8 holes. Each hole have 1/16 inch diameter plus or minus 1/64 tolerance. And the pattern of the full penetrated hole is spiral pattern. So we have to calibrate. Each shoe have 1/16 inch diameter. The equal amount of flux will leak from that hole or from that material discontinuity. We have to adjust each shoe and graph is same kick. All the kicks should be same height. That is the calibration. Three technique have to calibrate this section, transverse flow section. First is you can calibrate one by one. Switch off all the toggle switch, then on the first number. First number should be 1. The 1 number will get to the kick in on top of the chart. As per the DS1 standard, you have to adjust minimum 10 mm. Always I am selecting 15 mm because it will get maximum height. We can separate from the noise. 15 mm is I think better, and give the appropriate mag current. You can increase or decrease the mag current through that variac. Variac means a magnetic control. There is a control on the right side of the console. If you rotate forward base, increase the mag current. If you rotate reverse base, mag current will decrease. So give the appropriate mag current, 2.5, 3.5 something is. Second step is move the buggy forward base on the standard pipe. Then you can get it a kick. It will not be 10 mm, maybe 20 mm, maybe 5 mm. Then you have to increase the value. Before you rotating the potential meter, there is a lock system. You have to unlock. Means if you turn anti-clockwise, it will off. The lock will off. So before starting the calibration, you have to unlock all the potential meter. Always set the threshold above the kick point. Hold the threshold key, adjust the control on above the kick point. Kick point means you assuming your all the kicks should be 10 mm or 12 mm or 15 mm. There is a value. You decide it already. My kick means my kick point is 15 mm. So you have to place your threshold 15 mm. Then the kick will crossing the 15 mm threshold, then the optical and audible indication will get. The machine will alert you the kick is passing the threshold. Then you can easily check which shoe is passing the threshold line. Then you have to investigate that the particular shoe side. Then you have to decide your kick point is 10 mm or 15 mm. I am taking here is 10 mm. 10 mm is my kick point. Then my threshold is already set at on 10. My SCS level is already set at on 11. Then if the kick will not pass SCS level, there is that SCS section will not get any kicks. If kick is passing the SCS level, you can get it the indication on SCS level. Then you can adjust the gain control to the maximum height. Means if you rotate the SCS gain control forward base, the kick height will increase. If you rotate reverse base, this will decrease. So next step is, if right now you go to the single kick on 5 mm, you have to increase some value, blindly increase some value, then run the buggy head reverse base and place the first position. Again check the alignment of shoe, then run again. Then you can get it 12 mm. So your kick point is you assumed in 10 mm. It was 12 mm. So run reverse again. Adjust little bit, reduce the gain. Means rotate the control on anti-clockwise. Then it will reduce. Achieve the 10 mm. Again run it. It will on 10 mm. It's okay. Repeat this setup all the 8 shoe. In first method, switch off all the shoe, then calibrate single shoe, the first shoe. If you are calibrated the first shoe, then off the first shoe, switch on the second shoe and repeat the same setup. Then increase the value or 1 or 2 point in potential meter. Then run it. Then you can get the kick from somewhere. Maybe it will be 10 mm or 20 mm something. You adjust the value and run reverse. When you are going to run, first mag is on, chart is on, then run the buggy. Buggy is passing the first section, then stop the buggy, stop the printer, stop the coil, then run the buggy reverse. Second method is you can off all the signal, then you start it 1, 3, 5, 7 odd number, then give the same value on each potential meter 1, 3, 5, 7, then run it. Start the coil, start the printer, run the buggy, then check where is the kick point. So you adjust the each value to achieve the height on your kick point. Is we already assumed kick point is 10. So adjust the kick height 10 mm. Then switch off all the odd numbers. Then on the even number 2, 4, 6, 8. Then repeat the setup. Then if 3 run, 4 run, or maybe 5 run, 6 run, you can get the accurate value. Before you running, always remember your shoe should be aligned on same way. If misalignment, you can get it wrong kicks and wrong value. We already discussed in second method. Switch on the odd number 1, 3, 5, 7. Calibrate the odd number. Then switch off all the odd number and switch on the even number. Then repeat the same setup. The third method, this also I am using. Switch on all the shoes. Before starting to calibrate, your buggy head should align the hole. Each setup is same. After completing the buggy drive setup, switch on all the shoes and adjust the mag current. Then give the same value on each potential meter. I am setting 5 and run the buggy. I am also adjust the speed before running the buggy. Then run again. Then you can get it the kick on 5 mm or 8 mm something. Kick point is already set in 10 mm. So increase or decrease the same values. Means if the kick point is getting 20 mm, you have to reduce certain amount. Then run is to achieve your kick point. To adjust the value, then if you're running approximate 2 or 3 times, you can get all the shoes in your kick point 10 mm. Very easy method, and it's a very simple one. Switch on all the shoes given a certain value. Then switch on the mag, switch on the printer, run the buggy head and check the value. Where is the kick? Adjust the value. Once you achieve all the shoes are 80% aligned, then your this transverse section is okay. The procedure is saying 80% across is okay. But if you calibrate the same speed, same current, same voltage, you can get it all the shoes in same value, same kick height. I am using this method. It is very easy. Next is wall monitoring setup. Also have 3 methods. Before you start your base, check your baseline. Hold the baseline toggle switch and adjust the value 1 mm. In between 1 to 5 mm. 1 mm is okay. You can get it maximum accuracy. 1 mm or 2 mm from top. Always remember from top. All others are we set up from bottom, and this wall monitoring section is baseline is set up on the 1 or 2 mm from the top. Before starting the wall monitoring setup, you have to align all the shoes. Don't place the buggy head on the wall loss area. Then switch on the mag, hold the baseline toggle switch, run the printer. This time mag is on, printer is on. Then adjust the value 1 mm. or 2 mm from top. Then your baseline is okay. Second is threshold. Switch on the Mac, switch on the printer, then hold the threshold line toggle switch, adjust the value from 10 mm or 15 mm or 5 mm below the wall monitoring layer. 10 mm is better. I am also set up the mission on 10 mm. Your threshold is 10 mm. The same, these are the basic setup. 3 methods have it to calibrate the wall monitoring setup. First is
switch on the wall monitoring section 1.
Then run the chart, adjust the 0 and gain to get the wall loss kick, wall loss indication on graph. If you get it on middle of the graph, the kick is not passing threshold, you have to adjust the gain. Repeat the same technique to second section. Switch on the second one, adjust run the chart, adjust the value. After completing these both setup, you have to switch on the both toggle switch and run it. You can get it the value on proper place. This is the first method. The second method is on the both toggle switch, adjust the same value 0 and same value gain and run it. If you getting the same wall loss area below the threshold or above the threshold, after that you have to adjust both value, the same value gain and 0, then adjust the wall loss curve on the graph. It will take too much run and too much time. This is the second method. Next is third method, very easy method. I am always following this method, third one. Initial setup all same. To adjust the baseline, adjust the threshold, adjust the baseline on 1 or 2 mm from top, adjust the threshold on 10 mm or 5 mm from bottom. Switch on the Mac, give the certain value to 0, 1 or 2. That's depend on the pipe. Audio control, audio switch means buzzer switch and optical switch always should on. Then which point the light will off? If you are adjusting, you give the gain 2 or 3 point, then on both the control give the gain 2 or 3, then adjust the 0. When the light is off, keep that point. Then repeat the same technique. Give the gain value 2, 3 or 5 or 6 something. Adjust the 0 on clockwise. When the beep sound is off and light is off, keep that position. Then you have to run. You can get it a perfect wall monitoring calibration graph. If the graph is not passing the threshold line, you have to increase a little bit gain. It's a very easiest method for wall monitoring system. Then you have to run 4 times on pipe. There is no changes, same amperage, same voltage, same buggy speed. 3 or 4 run, you can repeat the same setup. There is no changes, or changes is should be in below that 20%. You can run on the pipe. These are the easiest calibration technique. Thank you for watching RigTech.
It's okay. Don't want the crew.
Okay.
Morning.
The other side.